9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take DDR.
You are not alone.
Get ready, Q Talent.
Because you have all of the resources that want to help you.
Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid.
Q Talent. Q Talent.
Today on Fresno State Focus, we see how first-generation students are making their families
Skip.
proud.
Plus, we look at scooter safety on campus and discuss the dangers.
Skip.
And it's rodeo season. The boots and hats are back as we give you an inside look into rodeo preparation for this upcoming weekend. Fresno State Focus starts now.
Skip. Then get ready to go to camera 2. We are going back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take 2. Q Talent.
Hello and welcome to Fresno State Focus. I'm Athena Clayson.
Get ready, camera 1.
Marco Rosas.
Take 1.
The Armenian community of Fresno is honoring and remembering
Ready,
the
DDR?
Armenian genocide.
Take
It
DDR.
has been 108 years since 1.5 million Armenians were killed by the Ottoman Empire, which is what now known as Turkey. The Armenian Studies Program and Armenian Student Organization organized Monday's distribution of flowers and information at the ceremony.
Skip.
We're very fortunate that there are many Armenian students on campus.
there.
We have a very large Armenian community in Fresno.
Get ready, Q
Especially at
Talent.
Fresno State, we're very grateful for our Armenian Genocide Monument.
Q Talent.
At 6:30 Monday night,
Ready.
people laid flowers
Ready, 3.
around the centre of the monument, which was then followed by a
Ready,
religious
1, ready, 1.
service and remarks from Fresno
Let's
State
go,
President Sahul Jimenez Sandoval. Some of the community wore Armenian flags to show their
Good top
support as
early.
family and
Ready,
friends
3.
gathered to reflect on the lives lost.
Take 3.
The Fresno African
They cut off early, that's why.
is
Ready,
drumming its
DDR?
way to campus tomorrow afternoon.
Take DDR.
Taking place at the Peace Garden by the library, the Drum Circle celebrates South Africa's Freedom Day, which is May 25th. Drums will be provided for attendees to join the Drum Circle, though anyone is free and can bring their own. You can follow the African Drum Interactive on Facebook at African Drum Interactive.
Take 3.
Many students here in Fresno are the first in their families to go to college. The Cross
Yeah,
Cultural
get ready,
Gender
DDR. Take
Center
DDR.
hosted a panel titled I Am First for undergraduates here at Fresno State to share what it means for them to be the first and share to help others succeed in college and use the many resources that are available to us at Fresno State.
Skip.
I'm proud of you. I think those 3 words, they mean a lot because a lot of times we
Get ready,
don't
Q Talent.
grow up hearing those words.
Vive feliz porque tú tienes el derecho. Tú sabes quién eres y a dónde vas. And to translate that, it means live happy because you have that right. You know who you are and where you are going.
Q.
With graduation
Ready,
on the
1.
horizon, 5,000 first-generation students graduated last year, even more than are expected this year.
Take 1.
Finals are
Ready,
right
DDR?
around the corner, and the Cross Cultural and Gender Centre is offering students a place to relax and prepare. Fresno State's Cross Cultural and Gender Centre offers students 6 different affinity rooms. These rooms all have different themes tied to the centre's programs like La Casita, Harambe, American Indian, and gender equality. The goal is to give students an inclusive and relaxing space on campus. The Cross Cultural and Gender Centre is in the Thomas Building.
Still her.
This is a one-day graduation. A lot of students are taking or planning their grad pictures.
Take DDR.
ASI handed out biodegradable poppers for graduates. They're paper confetti that won't be left around the campus for months.
Thank you. Ready, camera 1.
Senator Raul Trujillo came up with this idea after receiving concerns from students about plastic confetti. Sadly, a lot of people don't clean up after they make a mess taking their grad pictures. Many graduating students picked up their poppers, and ASI will be giving them out until supplies last.
Take 1.
If you're looking for a break in these
Ready,
last few
DDR?
weeks of the semester, there's always the Bulldog Bowl.
Take DDR.
There are student discount rates and food. Students can make a reservation over the phone or simply walk in. Games are $2.75 each, or lanes can be rented for $16 an hour.
Skip.
Most of the students that I see, they come
Ready
in
for talent?
kind of just, it's more of like a safe home away from home. It's like a lot of like a social event to meet new people. It's always noisy in here. There's always music playing. It's a great stress reliever.
Q Talent.
Clubs and departments can also
Ready, 3.
reserve lanes. Bulldog Bowl is open during the week from 10 till 10.
Take 3.
The Fresno State
Ready, DDR?
Kinesiology Pedagogy Club hosted its team building at Bulldog
Take
Bowl.
DDR.
The club just got reestablished this year. It promotes community and cohesion among aspiring physical educational professionals.
Skip.
It's just more of a networking club where you get to
Great,
network
talent.
with other PE majors and physical educators also from all around the Fresno district and also even like all over California.
Q talent.
You can connect with the
Ready,
KPC
three?
on Instagram.
Take 3.
Many students at Fresno
Ready,
State
DDR?
find themselves doing double duty. They are both students and parents.
Take DDR.
The Diapers for
Take
Degrees
DD.
program, sponsored by the Student Cupboard, helps student parents meet the daily challenges of school, family, and finance.
Skip.
It's a once a month distribution of
Ready, 1?
25 diapers. So we
Oh no, get ready to read Q camera 3.
and you can split it between different sizes. So they come in packs of 25. Say you need 75 size 3, 25 or 25 5. You can break it up like that.
Q.
Parents can also
Ready,
get
1?
2 packages of baby wipes each time they pick up diapers. And it's all at no cost at the Student Cupboard.
Take 1.
Electric scooters.
Ready,
We see them
DDR.
gliding along sidewalks all over campus. While a fun and convenient way to get around campus, they're also the reason many students are getting hurt. Janice Tatum shows the proper guidelines when operating a scooter on campus.
Take DDR. Close mics.
Along with wipes and
And he's
skateboards.
moving now,
Good
right?
stuff. Yep. Marco, camera 2 and camera 3, move over to the aux
And
deck.
use electric scooters or e-scooters to move quickly around campus.
Not bad.
Can you guys notice electric scooters? And when
What's
you're
Matthew?
walking, you can't hear them.
Because e-scooters
Wow, that was
operate
good thought.
quietly, both riders and pedestrians need to be aware of their surroundings and how their unexpected movement can impact others.
Accidents, scooters here on campus are just like the accidents that I've encountered while working in the emergency room department.
1 minute.
General
We got 1 minute.
bruises, scrapes, and scratches, and occasionally you get some broken bones.
When operating an e-scooter, drivers should be respectful of others, and it's important to remember that pedestrians always have the right of way. Electric scooters are not
You
allowed
didn't get
in
a
any
time
building
the
on
last
campus.
time. You will be
So
timed
campus
this
police
time.
department has
10-4.
provided these
Can you hear
e-scooter
me?
lockers
Camera
for
2
your
looks really good.
convenience. They're located at several places along campus.
1
Just
30
outside
seconds.
The Taco Bell and the vintage room. Highly congested areas on campus.
And it's coming back to camera 1.
Libraries and free speech areas are designated wheels off.
They're clearly identified, usually with signage and red lines on the ground. And when you're in those areas, we ask that you dismount any mobile device that you happen to be on. For safety.
From the wheels off area,
Ready,
Yeah.
1.
Janice Tatum,
Fantastic.
Fresno State Focus.
Take 1. Open mics.
Whether we are riders
Get
or
ready, camera 3.
walkers, safety should always be a priority for all of us here on campus.
Take 3.
April is National Poetry Month.
Zoom out,
Joining
camera
me today is
3.
one of the minds behind an event where you and your friends can have a fine time.
Right there.
Ear poet Ellis Morel. Thank you for coming on the show today.
2.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us a little bit about the event
As you
going down
ready,
this
dear?
Friday at Full Circle Brewery?
Yes, it
Wait,
is
no,
a
right
Full
now.
Circle Brewery.
Take 2.
The doors open at 6. It starts at 7. There's going to be, I think, 12 different poets. There's a $200 grand prize up for the poets. There's going to be a couple of features. There's Hannah Brisbane, and I will be featuring beer for those 21 and over. There's wristbands. There's going to be the jazz band from Fresno State. I just remembered that. It's going to be fantastic. It's always great.
Oh,
1 minute.
look at that. And can you tell me
1
a little
minute.
bit about your contributions to Fresno Poetry
Yeah,
and
no, I
kind of
double
the
checked it.
Fresno Poetry Hub?
Oh, well, the Poetry Hub is
This one here is the
one of the
graphic
most
video.
welcoming
My,
communities I've ever been a part
it's
of.
not in here.
I found the Inner Ear Beatdown Slam when I was in high school on
30
my 16th
seconds.
birthday.
30
and
seconds.
I've been frequenting since I'm 25 now, so it's been about a decade. It's truly such a creative space with multi-talented people.
That's awesome. What time is the slam again?
It is at 7. Doors open at 6.
All right. Thank you, Ellis, for joining me and letting us know where spoken word.
Get ready, DDR.
Coming
Take
up
DDR.
on Fresno State Focus. A fan favorite
Skip.
Disneyland ride is shutting down for good.
Skip.
Plus, grab your boots and hats. It's rodeo time. We'll take you there live after the break.
And we're good. All right, camera 1, you're going to be lined up on Marco. Camera 2, head over to the monitor. Camera 3, you are on weather. Good, camera 1. So Marco, if I can say, go ahead and take over. And then remember it's only 3. Yeah. 30 seconds. It's a weather video, right? Yeah, it's weather news.
Deep in my heart.
Weather news. Now, get ready, ME3.
Down, down.
Take ME3 Q Talent. Open mic.
Good evening. I'm Karina Guevara with your focus on weather. And as you can see in front of the
So,
Resnick Student Union,
she's gonna go ahead and
blue
do her
skies,
thing.
and it's super sunny.
After
so
this, we
make
head
sure
over to
get
camera
some
1.
shade.
So ready, camera
Now
1.
onto our national satellite. As you can see right here, there is in the south third area. You can
1
see
minute.
there's some storm coming in, which will cause thunderstorm and hail. Now onto our western satellite, and here we see it is very dry, and that's why we are having extreme heat. Now onto our highs, where we
Zai
see
speaking to me,
in
by the way.
Fresno there is
Marcos,
89, and in Hanford 90, and in Mendota, and up here in
Yes, I'll be
Madera
seeing a part of
87.
now.
Now onto our lows, we can see in Fresno there's 58, and also in Mendota and Hanford in the
30
50s.
seconds.
And up here in Madera and Merced, there's 53 and 51.
Good, but it's like
Now,
50.
on to our air quality. As you can see, also
See if Nick
there
can get it
is
back real quick.
really good air quality in Merced, Madera, Stanislaus. But now here in
What's up?
Fresno,
Thank you.
since the heat is coming now,
She's on air quality right now. She's about to head to 7 days.
it is
10 seconds.
a little bit
10 seconds.
moderate. Now onto our extended outlook, and today it's 91 degrees, extreme heat this
Let's wrap it
whole
up.
week
Wrap
up
up,
until
wrap
the
up.
weekend, where Clovis Rodeo is going on, where we will take you later on with You Got Hinojos. So let's enjoy the heat right now. And I'm Karina Guevara with your Focus on Weather.
3, 1. Take 1.
The Clovis Rodeo
Ready,
kicks
DDR?
off today through the weekend with a full slate of rodeo action and live music.
Take DDR.
Each day will feature a
Ready,
range
1.
of rodeo competitions, including bareback and PBR bull riding,
Then get ready.
steer
It's gonna be
wrestling,
quick.
and mutton busting for the kids on Sunday afternoon. The annual rodeo parade begins at 9 on Saturday morning in Old Town Clovis. As for music, Nate Smith plays tomorrow night, Michael Ray on Friday.
Take 1.
Now,
Ready,
dust
ME4?
off your boots and grab your hat because rodeo season is here.
Take ME4.
Hinojos is live
Ready
at
for
the
it?
Clovis Rodeo to show us how they're kicking off tonight at 6 p.m.
Take 4. Close mics. Good job.
Thanks, Marco. I am in Old Town Clovis. We're in just a couple of hours. The gates
All right, let's
are
go
going
ahead
to be
and get
opening
ready.
for the 109th annual
Camera
Clovis
2.
Rodeo. Now, I am here
Keep it
with
up,
Chuck.
CG.
He is one of the directors. Chuck, what can we expect tonight?
Then
Well,
ready.
tonight is PBR. It's bulls only tonight. Kicks off at 6 o'clock. And so we've got a great list of bulls and
Minute
bull
30.
riders tonight, and then followed with Locaps, a concert.
Awesome. And how many bulls can we expect to see out here?
Well, it's 2 rounds of 12, and then they bring them back for a final. So the top 10 will be brought back at the end.
Got it. And this is a tradition that's been going on for a very long time. How would you describe it to someone who's maybe never been to a rodeo?
Well, rodeo kind of started as to what ranchers do,
1 minute.
in handling
1 minute,
livestock or
1 minute.
whatever. So rodeo
Back
eventually
to
kind
number
of
2.
evolved from what you do on a ranch taking care of livestock. So whether it's calf roping and you're out on the range, you need to catch a calf to vaccinate him or whatever, or one cowboy says, I can ride that bronc, and the other guy says, I bet you can. And that's kind of how it started with the, bronc or a bull. I bet you can't ride that bull. So, that's kind of how it's evolved over the years. And now, it's a professional sport. And
30
you've got
seconds.
people from all over the world traveling from rodeo to rodeo, making money. The unique thing about rodeo, if you don't ride or you don't participate, you don't get paid.
Can you go down, Mike?
So it's not like, professional football where you get a big salary if you don't do anything or if you break your, fingernail, I got it now. You've got to ride in order to earn your living.
10
Right.
seconds.
And is there anything new this year that maybe we haven't seen in the past?
Well, I think we've got, we've got great participants, riders,
Right, they're
great
wrapping up.
livestock. Every year we try to bring in the best livestock we can, as well as the best cowboys. Because of the size of our rodeo, we attract the top cowboys. So we've always kind of prided ourselves. We're kind of like a mini national finals rodeo here in Clovis because we're drawing the top names from around the country. So we work really hard to make sure there's enough money on the table for the Cowboys to win, which is an attraction for them to come here. And then they want to ride the best livestock. So we make sure that we have the best livestock here for them. And the livestock's another whole story. There's a breeding program that breeds these these animals to buck like they do. And, some of these bulls, they work 8 seconds a day. They have a really tough life.
Right. Well, if you are hoping to come out tonight, you can still purchase tickets for standing room only at the gate, live at the Clovis Rodeo. Viviana Ina hosts Fresno State Focus.
Take 2.
A big change is coming to Disneyland. Splash Mountain is
Gary
closing.
DDR.
I was able to get one last Zippity Doodle ride and find out how people feel about this change.
Take 2. Or video. Yeah.
This is Splash Mountain, a classic at the Disneyland Resort.
All
For
right, let's go ahead
33
and get
years,
Mike set up
families
on
across
set.
the world have been on this
On the
ride.
set.
For first-time visitor, Benny Garcia, this was his first and last time on this ride at Splash Mountain, before its last moments in the park.
That was great. First time I actually got to ride this, and then I got all wet, and I yelled, and I opened my mouth going down. It was the best experience ever.
While singing Zippity Doo Dog, this catchy tune will forever hold a special place in many hearts.
1 minute on the package. 1 minute.
This song will forever be a core memory, along with being a tradition to the ride when coming to the parks.
Splash Mountain is one of my favorite rides. I've been going on it since 1994. I'm kind of bummed that it's closing, but we planned our trip accordingly. So we're here now, enjoying it, and then we'll come back next year when it's Diana's Bayou, which we're super excited about because these guys love Princess Diana.
As visitors wait
Just,
hours to ride the
back to
attraction for the last time at the park, this shows this is a ride
Danny can
worth
send her
waiting
up
for.
once again on set. Then we got something on, or 30 seconds.
July 17th, 1989 was the
Okay,
first grand
Ricky
opening
coming
date for
too.
Splash Mountain here at the Disneyland Resort. And now coming in 2024, Tiana's Bayou Adventure will take over Splash Mountain and create fun and new adventurous memories. Reporting from Disneyland, riding Splash Mountain for the last time, Alyssa Saldivar, Fresno State Focus.
Take 2.
If you want to ride Splash
Rated
Mountain
DR?
one last time, you have until May 31st.
Take DDR.
Read.
Read. Have a read.
The NFL
Take
draft
CG.
is here. See how 2 football players could be drafted.
Skip.
Plus, see how one grad student is helping graduates have memories of a lifetime. Stay tuned for sports with Matt when we come back.
Skip.
Success.
Okay, camera 2, get that guest shot. And then camera 1, I need you lined up on
Thank you, Matt. Change our world.
Athena.
It's creating opportunities as diverse as our community itself. It's in the distinction of our graduates as they lead us.
It'd be Athena because she'd be moving back. Market doesn't show
Success
until
is
later
no
on.
secret at Fresno State. It's our mission.
Basically in its original position. Just
At Fresno State, being bold.
This interview will probably run about a minute 30,
learning
please.
by doing. And nurturing
just be
leaders
ready to
who
line up
advance
to
our
it. You
shared
get your
future.
focus once Athena goes back.
It's using research to create a
I
better
want to
life.
get your focus just yet. It's still going to be a little bit.
Healing those who need us
Are you
most.
thinking about sports with the
These
Yep.
are
We go to sports swoosh and then it
Because
goes
Fresno
to
State
camera 3.
Bold begins here.
All right, then we're heading into our last commercial.
What I love about CNAC is that they provide me with
And then don't cue just yet.
The space to express
And then once you go into a whoosh, I'll go ahead and count you down.
share my story. My story.
my story. Go to cmac.tv/my story to learn more.
3, 2, 1. Take camera 3. Create talent.
Moving to the US and joining a sports team a semester late sounds like a bit of a challenge. But two twin swimmers are taking it all in their stride and are already making a splash in the swimming world. Today we have Laura and Elise Kalmar, two teammates of mine who are also on the Fresno State Swimming and Diving team. You both recently competed at home in Hungary and you both got some really impressive results. Elise, I know you won the 100 breaststroke again, second year on the run. How was that feeling and knowing that your hard work had
Camera off.
I was really glad. CG?
Audio?
No, shouldn't move it.
Defend my position as the first one. And
No, don't move.
I was able to win in a very close competition.
Yeah, and Laura, you also competed at home. How was it returning home to Hungary after competing in the US for a couple of months?
I'm happy to be at home, everyone likes to be at home. And I was so excited to show how much I improved here.
Yeah, and how?
All right, we're just gonna hold on camera 3, camera 2, move into position on the monitor.
As you go into your sophomore year, because you're both only freshmen, it's incredibly impressive results already.
I think that achieving success can give anyone
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Of course, we are excited for our sophomore year because we think that success, what we achieved so far, can improve more.
Elise?
I totally agree with Laura. I think we are in a very good way to our goals.
And one of the questions I get asked a lot is, how did you come to Fresno State? I know that a lot of the recruitment processes are different. I know yours is particularly special. Could you tell us a little bit about
Wrap up.
We were inspired by our old teammate, and we specifically choose that university because as we are twins, it's very important for us to stay together, and this was the only university who told us we can both come.
That's amazing. No, I'm so grateful for you to being on the show. Best of luck in your next season. And now we're going to go over to Matt Tatum for another focus on sport.
Take two. Good.
Bulldog baseball is on the road this weekend against New Mexico. Last weekend, Fresno State baseball hosted San Jose State for a 4-game series.
Take DDR.
The Dogs split the series 2-2, with Fresno State winning both games on Saturday's Saturday's game honored number 26, the legendary coach Bob Bennett. Dozens of Bennett's players from the 70s
Dan, get ready to.
were there to cheer on the Dogs.
Take two.
The Diamond Dogs host Stanford tonight at 6. Dressed accordingly, the temperature should be hit about 88 degrees at first pitch. Our softball team was hot last weekend, sweeping Nevada in a 3-game home series.
Take DDR.
5-4 on Friday, 3-2 on Saturday, in a game that went 10 innings, and 5-1 on Sunday. Saturday's game was the Bark in a Park event at Margie Wright Diamond. Lots of canine support in the stadium for those extra innings.
Take two.
Track and field is in need of volunteers. There's no experience necessary if you are someone who want to lend a helping hand at the Mountain West Track and Field Championships.
Take two.
Wednesday, May 10th through Saturday 13th, the 2023 Mountain West Track and Field Championships will host some of the best athletes in the state at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Clovis. Volunteers will have the opportunity to meet and network with division college officials.
Grade 2.
For the first time ever, Spring Fest has been made a reality. It's an event that is completely set up by Fresno State student athletes. The event took place during the softball game on Sunday as the ladies took on the University of Nevada. It was done with the idea to engage the athletes to the community in a more interactive way. The main focus was the kids, and over 100 of them showed up to interact with the student athletes.
Take DDR.
One member from every sports team was present.
Skip.
This is our pilot year for this
Ready to
event.
keep counting on camera 2?
It's put on completely by SAC, which is a student athlete run. So it's amazing that student athletes have been able to come together and put this event on.
Keep count.
For those who missed the event, can't wait to look forward to the years to come.
Take two.
The NFL draft begins tomorrow with the first pick going to the Carolina Panthers.
Take DDR.
Former Fresno State players Jay Painter and Jalen Moreno-Cropper have been working hard to showcase their skills for NFL teams in pro days and private workouts. Cropper met recently with the Chargers and is a potential late-round pick. Painter had a virtual visit with the Eagles and a visit with the 49ers at the Fresno State local pro day. Painter scored a 96% on the S2 cognition test given to quarterbacks, the second highest score behind Bryce Young of Alabama. He's projected to go as a mid-round pick. Good luck to both former Dogs.
Take two.
The women equestrian team is the second largest sport here at Fresno State, behind football. There are 38 women on the team, all coming from different parts of the country. As Abraham Montano shows us, this team is less about differences and more about what they can do together.
Take DDR, close mic. Okay.
The life of a student athlete gets repetitive and exhausting.
Camera 3.
When there's
then
free time, everyone uses it differently. Jasmine Praman is all about giving back to the community.
Being
Yeah,
able to
just try to get the
go
best
somewhere
shot you
else
can
and work with other people is kind of more of a break.
Or on camera 2.
Yasi is one of the few girls on the equestrian team who actually has her own horse. Her life revolves around the barn, the arena, and endless hours with the horses.
We are floating C20, so rad photos is only going to be 100%. Sorry to lose the
A
sock.
horse is basically like having a child, except it weighs hundreds of
And then we got a
pounds.
minute on the package.
Horses feel our
And
energy.
we still
The
want
hours
to
spent
try
on
to
the
have
sport
a
also
team
allow
that
Yahtzee to
athlete.
make deeper
Team
connections
that
with
will
her
keep you
teammates.
posted.
There's a lot of us, so you're
Alright, camera
bound to
3, go ahead
make
and get your
friends.
bump.
And
Oh, wait,
we're
no, camera.
kind of
Come
all
on.
getting here.
Come on. Very good.
For Yahtzee, it's all about relationships, not only with her horse, but also giving back to the people in the community.
On this day, she's giving back by beautifying the Fresno State campus.
I think that there's a lot more of a community here. People want to be with each other. People want to help each other. Back where I'm from, it's not exactly the same.
A living community is a key factor in which Yahtzee is here.
You're wearing your bulldog gear, people are going to speak to you. They're going to ask you if you're an athlete. They want
10
they
seconds.
want you to feel at home.
A place that Yahtzee now calls her home, away from home.
Ready?
At Fresno
Get ready to
State,
take 3.
Abraham Montano, Fresno State Focus.
Take 3. Q-town.
Yahtzee redshirted last year and is working
Get
toward
ready,
making
one.
her comeback. She's working on earning a bachelor's degree in kinesiology, exercise science. And when the time comes, she plans to work on a master's degree. And that's your focus on sports. Back to you, Athena and Marco.
Take 1.
Now
Ready,
that it's
DR?
getting warmer, farmers markets are coming back.
Take the DR.
And there's a
Go
new
ahead
one
and
in
camera
town.
3, go to
The
get your
debut of
bump.
the new
Camera
town
2, adjust to get that
farmers
one shot on
market
Marco
was
as quick as
last
you
Thursday
can.
on Olive Avenue. There were food
Ready,
trucks,
DR?
fresh local
Or ready,
produce,
skip?
including honey, and jewelry vendors, and an official ribbon cutting ceremony.
Skip.
The center city is
Go ahead and get your shot, Marco. Get your shot,
and
Marco, on
not a
camera
lot
2.
of people understand what that means, and it's
I need a
access
closer, I need
to
a
fresh
closer.
fruits and vegetables straight from the farm. And we think it's important to fulfill, it's really our mission to fulfill that need.
Q-town.
Most people shop for
Oh,
fresh
good read,
produce
Athena.
while getting to know
Just
the
a minute,
farmers
just a
who
little
grow
bit.
the food.
Just a little bit.
After 2 years of planning, the new Tower Farmers Market will have 51 vendors, local businesses, local growers, and over 200
That's
fruit
off,
and
but it'll be
vegetables to
fine.
bring
It'll be fine.
home.
We're about to
There
go
are
back
lots
to
of
it.
other farmers markets throughout the week in different parts of
Right
our
there,
San
perfect.
Joaquin Valley, just returning for this
Ready
new
to?
fresh growing season.
Take 2.
Attention all graduates, still need your cap and
Ready,
gown?
DR?
Maybe the Fresno State alumni shirt?
Take
From
the DR.
t-shirts to graduation
All
stoles,
right, camera 1, go ahead and get that
gowns,
2-shot.
the Kennel Bookstore is an exciting place to be these days. Don't wait too long, Bulldogs, because the big day is almost there.
Hold on 2 while 1 gets the 1 shot. Take 1, take 1.
Students looking for graduation photos to commemorate their hard work in school have
Take two,
plenty
two,
of
two.
options. But one grad student on campus is hoping his photography can both fulfill his artistic visions and give students memories they'll remember and admire for years.
Take the DR.
Yet Kofi Yannick never took graduation photos after earning his
All right, one
bachelor's
good
degree
shot.
at Fresno State, but while pursuing his MBA in business
get ready, one.
entrepreneurship and fashion merchandising, Yannick hopes he can give students photos they'll cherish and he can be proud of.
Take 1.
And speaking of graduation, we have a graduate on